going to teach you how to play Wonderwall, that amazing song from 1995, the band Oasis. It's so much fun. This is another example of a guitar song that sounds perfectly great on piano. And if I've said this once, I've said it 1,000 times. Why should the guitar players have all the fun? Today, my piano friends, we are going to make this happen on the piano. Great news. It's just a few chords. It's going to sound really, really similar to the original, and it's not going to be too hard to play. So without further ado, actually, before we jump into it, I want to tell you that I have a free lyrics chords download. All you have to do is go to pianoandvoicewithbrenda.com/Wonderwall, and that will come right to your email inbox. No questions asked, totally free of charge. And you'll be glad to have it because you can jot some stuff in as you learn on the tutorial. So without further ado, let's hop into a studio mode. We are in the key of E for this song because it's a guitar song, and if it's a guitar player's world, we're playing in the key of E. And this song has pretty much 4 chords for the bulk of the song. And the first chord is an F sharp minor 7 chord. I'm going to show you everything in root position first, just so you can understand the harmony. So we're starting with an F sharp minor 7. There's the minor triad, and then we're putting the flat 7. It's a whole step below the root on the top. The next chord is an A chord, which I'm just playing in root position. And then we have an E sus4 chord. And you might be like, what the heck is that? Well, what a sus4 chord is instead of playing the 3, you're going to play the 4, like that. And then we're going to play a B7 sus. And this is the same idea. Instead of a B7, we're going to play the 4 instead. And the sus stands for suspension or suspended. And so what we're doing is we're substituting the 4 for the 3. So it's going to go today, da dee da dee da da dee da, E sus, da da da. Oop, B7 sus. Da 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 do 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 da. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I feel about you now. Right? So those are the root position chords if you were feeling deliberate, like you wanted to play them. What I did is I created some chord inversions or a chording strategy that's going to sound a little bit more like what the guitar is playing. So this is half the fun, is figuring out how can we make it sound close enough that some jerk won't complain at our gig. So for the F sharp minor 7, I'm actually going to play the 5, the 7, and the 3rd like this, because in the sort of jingle jangly guitar that Noel Gallagher is playing, it has an A for each one of the chords. So I'm going to be playing, this is an A triad actually in first inversion with an F sharp in the bass. The next chord is an A chord. Right hand stays the same, like that. So it's like F sharp minor 7, A, and then for E sus, I'm playing 5 root 4, like that. So I'm going from, this is the A shape, one note is changing. And then for the B7 sus 4, it's going to be the same thing. So it's F sharp minor 7, A, first inversion, this E, these are all fourths, and then B7 sus. Right. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And then there's a slight chord change that's happening here. Okay, so let's try that one more time, the verse. Okay. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And then these are the chords that you're going to actually hear for part of the B section. So we have this D2 chord, and you might say, D2, what the heck is that? Well, it's sus 2. It's the 2 instead of the 3. So you're going to play D2 or D add 2, like that. 1, 2, 5. Then you're going to play the E sus 4, which is what we were playing before, and then the B7 sus 4. So we're going to go, I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Just like that. E sus4, B7 sus4, 3, 4. Backbeat, the world is on the street, that the fire in your heart is out. Repeats over and over again. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Good. Let's go into the bridge. We already did all this. So remember that D sus2 we did before? We're going to do that. Then we're going to go to the E sus4 shape we already played. And then we're doing the F sharp minor 7, which is what we've already played. And all the roads we have to walk are winding. Now, here's a fun thing that you can do. Remember, you got that free printable with me with the lyrics and chords. You could print that out or put it on your iPad and jot out all the chord versions. So you could write D, E, A next to the D sus2, B, E, A, next to it to help you out. So just a little thing if you hadn't thought of it already. So here's the first bridge. And all the roads we have to walk are winding. I'll play it again. And all the lights that lead us there are blinding. And one more time. There's so many things that I would. Okay, so now we've got some more chords to play here. And we're going to go A, right? We've played it already. Then we're going to play E over G sharp, right? B, G sharp. So this is E in second inversion. Then we're going to go to F sharp minor, right? We played this one already. Then we're going to go A over E. Then we're going to go back to the B7 sus. That's it. So we're going to go, there's so many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. So let's do that again. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. That's good. So let's do the bridge one more time. And all the roads we have to walk are winding. A 3 and 4. And all the lights that lead us there are blinding. A 1 more time. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Gonna play that B7 again. So now we're gonna be toggling between this D sus2, F sharp minor, A, F sharp minor. So we've already played all the chords. And it's kind of a weird chorus, like the chord qualities. It's not something you really hear. That's why there's something like sort of off-putting or strange about the song, which I think is really cool. It makes the song. So let's do the chorus. 'Cause maybe, then to A, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, F sharp minor to A, you're my Wonderwall. There it is, D to F sharp minor to A to F sharp minor. And then we're back in. Today was gonna be the day that they'll never throw it back to you. So yes, I'm teasing out our accompaniment strategy. And this is also, whenever we're putting an accompaniment strategy, remember, we're not learning the piano part. What we're learning is how can we represent what the band is playing, right, on the piano. So we're thinking about what the bass is doing, what the drums are doing. We're kind of getting a snapshot and saying, how can I recreate that on the piano, right? Because lots of songs just have guitar. I don't really hear very much piano on this particular one, except for, which I think is actually a guitar at the end. So there isn't piano in this. So what do? And what we're going to do is approximate it. So this is what I call the funky groove. And this was something that was all over the 90s like crazy. If you think of that, I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Like, I mean, a million songs played this groove. a zillion of them. And the groove itself actually comes from 60s R&B. So you hear this in like Knock on Wood, right? Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene, right? Which I actually have a video for that song as well if you want to get more into it. So what the groove actually is, and I'm just going to play it for you on the F sharp minor shape, is it goes both, right, right, left, right, left, right. Both, right, right, left, right, left, right. And what you might try to do to experiment would be just to tap it on your lap. You can't see my lap, so I'll tap it on the keyboard. Both, right, right, left, right, left, right. And if you read notation, I'll have it here for you. Both, right, right, left, right, left, right. Again, both, right, right, left, right, left, right. Both, right, right, left, right, left, right. So we're going to go both, right, right, left, right, left, right. Do you see how we have to shift it partway through the bar? Both, right, right, left, right, left, right. 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 And say the words with me. I am saying this not for my own health, but because it will help you to learn this easier. I promise this helps. Both, right, right, left, right, left, right. 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 And what's cool about this, not only this goes for the whole song pretty much, you could also practice tapping this on your lap, right? And singing, today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. So you can actually put the original recording of this on and tap your way through it. That's a fantastic way to be able to get the coordination done, because that's what the issue is here. It's like you're tapping your head and rubbing your belly at the same time. So let's put this together. And I'm just going to take you through part of this because that's the whole song. It's just that. It goes, today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Verse 2, backbeat, the world is on the street, that the fire in your house is out. That's the whole song. Is that not crazy? That's it. So I'm going to do a playthrough for you, but at the very end, I sort of alluded to this. You know that little part at the end? So let me show it. It goes D, C sharp, D, A, C sharp. What it actually is it's outlining the D major 7 chord. And you're going to play still the D, F sharp, to A, to F sharp. If you want to do this, you can skip this too. You don't have to be a hero about it. So I'm playing the root and the fifth of each one of these chords. D, do, 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 do. You can sing it too if you want. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. You can play it. See how cool that sounds? And that's the last little bit of the song. Everything else is going to be this groove. Everything else is going to be the same chords repeated over and over and over. And without further ado, let's do the sing-along playthrough, the whole wazoo. Crazy, under 20 minutes, and we got this all down. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. backbeat, the world is on the street, that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Then after all, you're my Wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you're gonna do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there are winding, and all the lights that lead the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. Didn't that sound great? I mean, it's surprisingly, once you get that rhythm together, it's a surprisingly easy arrangement to manage because you're just chunking away doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I think that's one of the things that it almost feels like a little trance-like or a little trippy. That's really what does it, is having this repeated groove over and over again. And it's bonus for us because we can just sing and kind of enjoy the 90s vibes and not have to stress too much about, oh my gosh, what's coming next? Just that little interlude that walks down. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If it was, make sure you leave me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I post new videos here pretty much every week all year. I do like 40 something videos a year. And, you know, all these great resources here. If you want to dig deeper into my work, you should definitely check out my website, pianoandvoicewithbrenda.com. There you can find out how you can sign up for lessons with me. I have been so fortunate and blessed to get to teach so many of you all over the world via Zoom or Google Meet. Some of you come into my studio. It's fantastic. So if you're interested in that, feel free to reach out. You can have one lesson. You can have weekly lessons once a month, whatever you like. You can try it out and see how you like it. If you're looking for another way to work with me, I have this incredible membership called the Versatile Musician. And here I have, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos in musicianship, piano skills, song learning, practice tips, like you name it. There's a whole course on rhythm. There's a whole course on ear training. Everything you could ever need to be a really versatile musician will be at your fingertips there. All you have to do is go to the versatilemusician.com and use coupon code GETSTARTED30 for $30 off your first month. I am so glad you came here to learn Wonderwall with me today. All the 90s vibes made me feel so great, and I hope that you and your grungy self can enjoy 90s vibes for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching, and happy practicing.